Social Security Administration. How can I help you?
Yes, hello. I was returning a
Hello,
phone
ma'am.
call.
You're just returning the phone call. I'm glad you did.
Who?
So what was the call about, ma'am? Any idea, any knowledge from your end?
No, I just saw a missed call.
You just got a missed call. Okay. And what does the call regarding to, ma'am?
I don't know. I just saw that I missed a call, and so I'm calling back.
So you called me back here. Well, I'm glad you did, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, with whom am I speaking in this line?
Yeah, my name is Sarah.
Sarah. Ah, you got a nice name, ma'am.
Thank you. May I know your name?
Yeah, this is Kevin Lee Cooper.
Okay.
And what is your last name?
Lee.
Your last name is Lee.
It is.
Okay. It is Lee. All right. And do you have any middle names?
No.
So you don't have any middle names, and your name is Sara Lee.
Correct.
And how do you spell it, ma'am?
SARALEE.
Lee. Okay, where are you related with me here?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, ma'am. Well, do you have any relationship with my, like, do you have any cousin or family members who live in the state of Texas?
Yes, but not with the last name Cooper.
Not with the last name Cooper. Okay, may I know with
I
what?
don't know any Coopers.
You don't know any Coopers?
No.
Okay, no problem. All right, all right, help me with the zip code as well, Miss Lee.
My zip code is 78521.
And what is your date of birth?
It's 7489.
Mm-hmm. 7489.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. And what is the last four digit of your social security number, Miss Lee?
7447. What is this regarding?
I'll explain it to you, ma'am, but first of all, I need to go ahead and tag your information with my system here, all right? And I'll get you know, ma'am, what this call is regarding to.
Okay.
Okay, well, just be on the line for a moment, Miss Lee.
Okay.
Miss Lee. Oh, yeah. Well, are you still there on the line, Miss Lee?
I am.
You are. Okay. Well, Miss Lee, at this point of time, do you have a pen and a piece of paper with you handy? Because I need to give you some vital information as well as my name here. So I just want you to note it down for your future reference. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Okay.
All right. Well, let's start with my name here. My name is Kevin Lee Cooper. All right. And my batch ID number is 3605.
Wait. Could you slow down, please? I can't write that fast.
Sure. Okay. It's Kevin Lee Cooper.
Okay, I have Kevin Lee Cooper. What's next?
Well, you can note down my batch ID number as well. My batch ID number is 36065.
36065.
And after that, there's a letter C. C as in Cooper.
C.
Did you got it?
I got it. 36065C. Is that correct?
No, ma'am. There's only 4 digits there, all right? And let me repeat it for you. It's 3605C.
Oh, I have an extra 6. Okay.
Exactly.
Let me get rid of that. 3605C.
That is correct.
Okay.
And ma'am, I want you to note down now your case ID number as well. And this is for your future reference, okay?
I have a case.
You have a case ID number, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay, please note it down. It starts with the letter of TX, T as in Tom, X as in X-ray,
Okay.
and the number is 590076.
Okay, I have TX590076. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Lee, what I want you here, I want you to listen to me very carefully, all right? Because I'm gonna read out this serious allegation that has been filed against your name. So
Serious what?
I'm not gonna repeat it. There are some serious allegations filed against your name, ma'am.
Serious allegations against my name?
Exactly, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
So do you want me to go ahead and provide it for you?
Please.
Okay. Well, ma'am, first of all, let me tell you that the reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social security number. And we have got an order from the courthouse to suspend your social at this right moment because they have found many suspicious activities done on your name and on your personal social information, which seems entirely illegal to the federal government. That's why the department has tried to contact you before taking any legal action against your name, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Lee, what I want you to do now, I want you to be honest in this line, right? Because this line that we are having a conversation right now at this moment is being recorded and monitored for the evidence purposes. Okay?
We're being recorded?
And it is being recorded, ma'am, and this is for the evidence purposes inside the courthouse. All right?
Okay.
And what I want you here, I want you to be honest and true in this recorded line. And this conversation will be played inside the jury member of the courthouse. So whatever the answer you give me here, whatever the answer you provide me here should be honest and truly, because if you fail, then there will be another allegation that will be filed against your name. Okay, are we clear on that?
Yeah, no, I don't want any more allegations. How many are there already?
Okay, do you know there are already 2 allegations against your name, ma'am?
2?
There's 2 allegations. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Can you tell me what they
shall
are?
we go ahead? Yeah, sure. Shall we go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. And please make sure, Ms. Lee, that you do not interrupt me in between while I'm speaking, okay? Then I'll make chance that I'll give you a chance to speak and raise your questions once I have completed my part here. Are we clear on that?
Crystal clear.
Okay, fine. All right, here, well, according to the Federal Crime Investigation Report, your social has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
And there are 2 allegations filed against you. The allegations are count 1, which is money laundering. Count 2 is violation of Drugs Trafficking Act. Now, as per the documentation, the investigation...
Money
I'm sorry,
laundering and what?
Ma'am?
Yes?
Do you have any idea, ma'am, how it feels to go inside the courthouse?
Well, for what?
Ma'am, well, inside the courthouse, whatever we represent there, we present our truth. What are the proof we have there, all right? Whatever the proof or the providence we got here in this recorded line. So beware, ma'am. I just want you to be beware.
Okay.
Otherwise, you don't want to get caught or to get confiscated or get arrested by the order from the courthouse. Because in this line, you have already break one allegation here, and that is that you do interrupt me in this line, and I don't really appreciate it. Do you understand that?
I was just trying to write down the allegations and you were talking really fast and I was just asking you to repeat the 2 allegations. That's all. Is that a crime?
Okay, well, you can tell that inside the courthouse, ma'am. Is that a crime or not?
Oh, okay.
But based on the document that we got here in the crime scene, then It shows that whatever happened here, well, it happened with your social information as long as with your name. So the prosecutor dropped a money laundering charges against your name. That's the reason.
Okay, so first one was money laundering, and the second one had something to do with drugs trafficking, but I didn't quite get everything you said.
I believe so, but you just interrupt me. Then how do you expect me? I would go ahead and give you more information about it.
I don't know. I don't know.
You
I
don't
didn't
know.
think it was a problem to find out what the allegations were, so that I could understand what you say going forward. I was just trying to understand.
You were trying to understand. Do you know what money laundering is, ma'am?
I've heard the term before.
Okay, you can tell me that. Go ahead. I'm listening. What is the money laundering?
I think it has something to do with like illegal money being that was earned in a bad way gets filtered through a legitimate company, and so then it comes out looking like good money, I think. Is that right?
It's not that 100% right, but it seems like you got it. You got it. It's
Okay.
true.
So I
Okay,
understand
so-
what that is, but I haven't done that. Like, I've never been involved with anything like that.
You just can tell that. You just can tell that based on this documentation that we got here. Well, it is your name and your personal social information. So how do you prove yourself innocent and not guilty in this case?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Can you give
Well,
me
if
dates?
you
I
want-
can prove where I've been. Like I can give like an alibi. You know, people that see me know where I was, what I was doing. Do you have dates and times?
Well, we do have a date on crime, but as for now, ma'am, I've already circulated your case file to the DA department, which is Drugs Enforcement Administration, all right? And they will let you know when did it happen, what exactly the time that happened, and when did your social find out that it was related with this crime that happened here in the state of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
So obviously, once you get connected with the DA department, they will let you know each and everything about it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I hope you do understand what Money Laundering Act is,
Yeah.
and it seems like you're a smart person. So can you tell me more about what is Drugs Trafficking Act?
Well, I don't know what the act is, but I know drug trafficking is moving drugs
It's
around,
illegal, right?
Yeah.
It is illegal.
Absolutely.
It is illegal.
Yeah, I think trafficking implies illegal.
It is illegal.
Okay.
That's why, ma'am. Well, that's why we have to let the DA department handle this case, because they are the authorized personnel regarding your case here. Okay.
Okay.
But before we do that, well, it is my job here. It is our job here to inform you, ma'am, what kind of fraudulent activity is going on with the social security number, so that you can get to know each and everything about it. Because once I transfer this call to my senior officer from the DA department, they will ask you, all right? They will ask you, like, how did your social anomaly situation, do you have anything to say about it? Even if you go to the courthouse, well, obviously the judge will ask you, well, there are 2 allegations filed against your name. What do you want to tell me about it? So how do you tell them that you're innocent and you're not guilty in this case?
Well, I guess I would have to look at when the time and date that the crimes were committed, and then show evidence that I was doing something else at that time. Would that help?
Mm-hmm.
Could I do that?
Yeah, well, if you want every details about it, ma'am, all right? If you want every details about on which time it occurs, and exactly on what particular places that happen, that occurs with your social security number. Obviously, well, in that case, well, the DA department or the U.S. Treasury Department, they will send you letters, or by an email or a summon letters to summon you to their office and to interrogate you. for whatever happened here in the state of Texas. And you must be true and honest to them as well, as you did with me here.
Okay.
I believe so, but I don't know about it. Well, my job is to give you the information, so if you like me to go ahead and provide the information, and I'm here. I'm here to help you.
Okay.
Okay, so, well, I want you to listen to me very carefully now. Okay, please make sure that if you interrupt me once again here, I'm going to straight hang up the call and sign up this allegation that has been filed against your name and forward it to the courthouse as well as to the U.S. Treasury and the DA Department. Okay? Just to make it clear.
Okay.
Okay. Now listen to me very carefully. Well, Ms. Lee asked...
Where the documentation investigation started when we recovered an abandoned car on the southern border of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
And the car contained some blood and drugs residues inside it. Hence, after the investigation, we found that this car was rented on your name and on your personal social information. And there are two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle. The address is in the city of Raleigh, which was raided by the U.S. Marshals. But unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence. However, they have recovered 8 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug, and some documentation from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, USA Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, and there are more than that. And also there are some documents and accounts which were overseas or countries like Mexico, Colombia, China, Cayman Island, Afghanistan, Pakistan. And this entire paperwork has your name on it, and there are more than $100,000 has been wired from this bank account locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to the federal government because these transactions were made to narco-trafficking countries like Mexico and Colombia. That's the reason why the Federal Crime and Investigation Department of the state of Texas has filed a case against you for drug trafficking and money laundering. Now, before I go ahead and take this issue to the senior officer from the DA department, do you have anything to say, ma'am? You can say it now.
Wow, that is like a lot of information. Somebody's using my information? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know, but I got some question here for you. Well, have you ever been to the state of Texas, ma'am?
Well, I live in Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
You do live in Texas, so ma'am, have you ever lost your phone or wallet in the past?
No.
Have you ever entered your personal information online on any sites while applying for loans, credit cards, payday loans, or Gregory shopping, online banking?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right, well, should I consider it as negative?
Negative.
That will be great, right?
I agreed with the negative, right?
Okay. So basically, it seems like you're just a victim of identity theft in this case. So, ma'am, we have a doubt. We have a doubt. Go ahead.
I'm a victim.
You are a victim. You are a primary suspect in this case.
Well, I don't want to be the suspect. I'm the victim.
But you are a suspect according to the document here.
Okay, I understand.
You do understand that, right?
Right.
So do you have a doubt? Do you have a doubt on anybody or anyone who might have misused your personal information and did this crime here in the state of Texas?
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Well, I did have a roommate.
You do have a roommate, all right?
I used to. We had a falling out.
Is that your boyfriend or just a roommate or a friend?
It was a roommate.
A roommate. Is that a boy or girl?
A girl.
Is that a woman or a girl, all right? And what was her name?
Betty Crocker.
How do you spell it?
Betty.
Tty. All right.
Crocker.
Crocker. Okay, and where is she right now?
I don't know.
Did she left you?
Yep. We had a parting of the ways. We had a big fight about pies.
Okay.
And
so
she wanted to use.
You did share your personal information with her?
Well, she lived here, so I don't know if she peeped at my stuff or not. I just know that it's the only person that's been around.
Okay, well, let's not get to the conclusion here by pointing fingers on others, all right? Because even as a federal government here...
Because she said her coconut cream pie was better than mine, and I totally disagreed. and she threatened to ruin me because I said my pie was better. And I felt that was a little extreme. So,
Well, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. That had nothing to do with this case here.
okay, it just
You
ended
can go better than
badly.
that.
So she says
Yeah, you can go better than that.
she was gonna get a
Better than that.
revenge on me, and that's all I know.
Hmm. And did she ever came and visit at your premises?
I haven't seen her since.
You haven't seen her since.
No.
Okay then. Do you still have a phone number?
No. I've blocked her.
You should have.
I got rid of her.
Well, this is a recorded line, ma'am. You told that you have a doubt on Betty Crocker, right?
Yeah? Crocker.
And you said that you don't have a phone number, and she says she is your roommate. How come
Not
it's that?
anymore. She was my roommate. We had a fight, and she doesn't live here anymore. And she threatened to get revenge on me.
Okay, so did she change her phone number?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
No, it was I think it was 956555039
Give me every detail about this Miss Betty Crocker. I need it.
Crocker.
Go ahead.
Well, she's a crusty biddy. She's probably in her, she's late 40s. And
All right. Late 40s. All right. Mm-hmm. Does she have a husband?
no.
Does she have a husband?
No.
She don't.
Nope.
Well, where does she work then? Do you have any idea, any knowledge as a roommate? You do, right?
Yeah, she worked at MR Biggins.
All right. Is she still working there?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, not since
You guys
we,
and
not
you guys
since we
never.
fell out. I told
You guys don't have a. Okay, I understand that. So you guys just got separated by that cream you sent me.
But yes, the fight over the coconut cream pie. Yes.
It's not about a boyfriend or a husband or anything like that. Some serious,
Pies are serious.
Okay, I understand that.
I'm the head of the pie committee, and for her to challenge me like that was just absolutely ridiculous. My pie has won
It
the
is-
blue ribbon every single year for 5 years running. So she can just
Okay.
suck on that.
All right, I do understand that, but I still have a doubt that Miss Betty Crocker is not a culprit who's trying to accuse you in this case. But since you said that you have a doubt on her, then obviously we'll investigate her
Okay.
and we will try to contact her. But as for now, since your social and your name is being jeopardized in this crime scene that happened here in the state of Texas,
Deep in the heart of Texas.
so it is our job here to inform you that for now I told you that there are too many bank accounts that have been opened under your name. Okay, so we are going to suspend your social security number and every account number that has been opened illegal under your name. So
No, you can't do that. You can't. What about my stuff?
what kind of stuff do you have in yourself?
My financial stuff, my
Do you own
banking.
any- Do you own any property values under your name and social security number?
Do I own any what?
Do you own any properties value? Like your home, car, a bank account?
I have a bank account
You have a bank account. Okay.
and I have a car.
You have a car. And what kind of car do you got there?
It's a Camaro.
Camaro. And when did it was registered under your name?
When was it registered? It was registered in 2000 and I think 2011.
2011. You
Yeah.
need to make sure about it, Miss Lee. It's 2011, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why I'm asking you this because we don't want you to lose any assets that belongs to you. Since you're just a victim in this case and you're not a culprit, so your cooperation is required here in order to remove your name from this allegation. All right, Miss Lee.
Okay.
Okay, so let me know. Well, in this recorded line, ma'am, are you willing to cooperate with the department here?
What does that entail?
Well, ma'am, just let me know, ma'am, from your end. All right? Are you willing to cooperate with the department here in order to find out, in order to cancel your name from this allegation and to find out the culprit who's trying to accuse you in this name? And once we caught out the culprit, we will let you know about the person who's trying to accuse you in this case. Are you willing to cooperate with us here?
You're gonna let, so I get all the information, is that what you said?
No, ma'am. You see, whatever happened here, it happened, well, there are two allegations filed against your name, which is drug trafficking and money laundering. So as a social security worker here, my job is to give you information. Now, for further investigation, I'll have to go ahead and get this call transferred to my senior officer from the DEA department who has authorized personnel regarding your case here, right?
Okay.
And I want you to be honest and truth as you did with me here. And I really do appreciate it. Okay?
Okay.
And you need to safeguard your own properties value before we suspend your social and generate a new one for you. Okay? Because we only got 24 hours
I'm
to suspend
getting
your
a
social.
new
That's
social?
why. You will be getting a new social, I guess, but I don't know about it. But I guess that you will get a new social security number because your social has been, has been totally misused. And there are more than 15 bank accounts that has been opened under your name. So we need to shut down all the bank accounts which is fraudulent and which does not belong to you. Okay? And we don't want you to get arrested. First of all, we do believe that you're a law-abiding citizen of this country. You have no allegation in the past. You have no, your social and your personal information had no other complaint in the past. That's why, sir. That's why, ma'am, we don't want to take any serious allegation against your name. But for that, your cooperation is required, okay? And it will help us a lot. It will help us a lot to find out the culprits because you said that you have a doubt on Betty Crooker, right?
Right. Crocker.
Then your cooperation, your cooperation is needed. You understand that, right?
Right.
Do you have any family members who work in the federal government?
No.
You don't.
No.
Then well, how can I tell you that? Well, but obviously, well, you're a law-abiding citizen of this country. Then you know that the law enforcement how they proceed with their with their credibility, how to catch a culprit, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Ma'am, since you said that you had no family members or friends who works in the federal government here in the United States, so I have a doubt that it will be hard for you to understand each and everything how the procedure and the protocol here is. All right, and we can go against the law here. You have to go according to the protocol by the federal government, by the constitution that has been given to us by the forefather, as well as yours and mine,
Okay.
So we have to go through that.
Okay.
So your cooperation is needed here.
I understand.
And you need to prove yourself innocent and not guilty, especially with the DA department.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad that, well, I'm happy that you're being honest with me here. And I really appreciate your time with me. And I hope that you will be honesty with them also, with the DA department who has authorized personnel regarding with your case here, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So, all right, Miss Lee. Well, for now, I'll have to get this call transferred to my senior officer from the DA department. So, just be on the line for a moment and let me get this call transferred. And one more thing here, you should not disconnect this call. You should not hang up this call at any circumstances. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. Then just be on the line for a moment.
Okay.
Thanks for holding the line.
Hello?
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 Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. Your line have been connected to the senior officer from the DEA department. This is Officer Aiden Kelly from the Drug Enforcement Administration. Okay?
Okay. How do you spell that?
All right. You're talking about my name? You're asking about my name?
Yes. Can you please spell it?
Okay. The first name, it's Aiden. It spells like A, like alpha.
Mm-hmm.
D, like doctor.
Okay.
E as an echo.
Mm-hmm.
N like Nancy, number.
Okay.
That is my first name, it's Aiden, and the last name, it's Kelly. Kelly.
Okay.
Okay. You can write it down, my badge ID number as well. This is my ID number. It's gonna start with the letter U as an umbrella,
Okay.
S like Sarah,
Okay.
970
Mm-hmm.
873. It's US 970-873.
US 970-873.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is my page ID number. Whenever you try to reach me, you can directly provide the ID number, which I have provided to you, and the line is going to be directly connected back to me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So just to make sure that everything is clear, the previous officer with whom you had a conversation earlier, they are from the Social Security Department, and right now you're talking with one of the officers from the DEA Department. It's from the Drug Enforcement Administration. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. According to the statements which I have received from the Federal Department, there have been 2 serious allegations that have been charged under your name. One for money laundering, and the second one it is for drug trafficking. So, Ms. Sarah, do you have any idea regarding this case or regarding the situation?
Only what Mr. Cooper told me.
So what do you have to say about your information involved in this kind of criminal activities?
I don't know how my information got attached to these activities. I haven't done anything.
Did you receive any calls from your local police department by today or by yesterday?
No.
We are receiving some suspicious criminal activities that is going on under your name and under your social, but right at this moment we are not sure who have done those things. It might be also a case of identity theft where someone else might be using your information to commit those crimes. That is the only reason our concerned department, we are trying to go to the bottom of this case, and we are trying to have a better understanding regarding this case and regarding the situation as well. Okay?
Okay.
All right. There have been multiple bank accounts and several credit cards have been found open under your name using your information. And under those respective bank accounts, the U.S. Treasury Department, they have recovered hundreds of thousands of dollar transactions done on those accounts locally and internationally. With your statement, can you please let me know currently, do you have any bank accounts open under your name that have been opened from your site?
Yes, I have a bank account.
What is the name of the bank?
TD Bank.
TD Bank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what kind of account is that? Is it a checking account or a saving account?
Boat.
You have one checking account and one saving account with this bank, right?
Correct.
Okay, and for how long have you been banking with this bank? It's been more than 5 years or it's below 5 years?
More than 5.
More than 5, okay. Currently, what is the approximate valuation, the financial status of your checking account? How much do you have in the checking account approximately?
Approximately around $4,000.
Okay, and what about the saving account?
I think like 500 in there, maybe 550.
$500 or 560?
Around 500.
That's what you say?
It's around 500.
Okay. It's around $500, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, do you have any credit cards?
Yeah.
How many credit cards do you have?
One.
One credit card. Do you have the bank card with you for the TD Bank? The debit card?
Yeah.
Okay. The house which you are living, is that a rented house or you own the house?
It's rented.
Rented. Do you have any properties under your name?
Like real estate? No.
Okay. Now, are you living alone or are you living with your family?
I'm here, I have my grandpa staying with me. He's visiting for the holiday.
Okay, you're staying with your grandpa. Okay.
No, he's staying with me.
Oh, he's staying with you?
Right.
Okay. Do you have any accounts related to IRA, 401k, business investments, or any kind of money investments, like any kind of a retirement accounts?
Yeah, I have retirement.
Okay. Since today there is a case under your name for money laundering, until tomorrow, until you receive the NOC letter from one of the concerned officer, you do not have the permission to keep any amount in a form of a liquid cash with you or checks that is above $500. So just to make sure that we are going to keep you on a safer side, I would like to confirm, do you have any amount in a form of a liquid cash or checks that is above $500?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Please make sure until tomorrow, until you receive the NOC letter, do not hold any amount in a form of cash with you or checks that is above $500. Okay? Because today we did not have a discussion with your local authorities about this ongoing investigation about this case. Because once they comes to know about this case, they will not have any second decision, but they will directly come and take you under the custody for the case of money laundering and drug trafficking. This is going to be a problem for you. So we are not forwarding this information. Exactly. We did not forward this information to your local authorities about this case today. But by tomorrow, we are going to go ahead and talk with your local authorities. We are going to have a discussion with your local authorities about this case tomorrow. Okay? So at the time, if the investigation team comes and search at your place, and if they find any amount lying in the form of a liquid cash with you or checks that is above $500, then that amount, it might be taken away from you. So that's the reason. Please make sure I'm requesting you, do not hold any amount in the form of cash with you or checks that is above $500 until you receive the NOC letter. Okay?
Did you just say my house is going to be raided?
No. If in case, possibilities. This is a case about money laundering and drug trafficking. I'm sorry?
I'm confused. If in case of what?
See, by tomorrow, we are going to have a word, we are going to have a conversation with your local authorities about the ongoing investigation by tomorrow. Okay? So, your local authorities, if the investigation team, they comes and read at your place, and if they find that amount that is above $500, that amount, it might be taken away from you. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you about that.
But I don't understand why they're going to come raid me.
Miss, there is nothing to worry about. By tomorrow, after you receive the clearance letter, even if your local authorities comes to know about this ongoing investigation, they will not be able to take any legal actions from their side, because in the clearance letter, it will be clearly stating that your name have been completely out of this case, and this was a case of identity theft where someone else have been using your information to commit those crimes. All right. See, the only reason why you have received a call from our department today, regardless of the situation, is because our concerned department, we have also investigated from our side, and we have found that there was no criminal past records under your name currently. Your banking statement, your social, each and everything was found clear under your name. Okay, so that is the only reason our concerned department. We also have a doubt that maybe it's not done by you, but it might be also a clear case of identity theft where someone else might be using your information to commit those crimes. But one thing you will also have to understand, and you will have to remember, directly you may not be involved in these crimes, but indirectly you are just involved in this case just because of your personal information being used to commit these crimes. This is your information. You also have the responsibility to take care of your information. So first of all, you are the primary suspect of this case. So we are first of all trying to prove you innocent inside the courthouse, stating the court that this is a case of identity theft where someone else is using your information to commit those crimes. All right. So in order to let that happen, in order to do that, I will require your cooperation as well. We will have to work together as a team, and let's try to come to the conclusion of this case as soon as possible. All right?
Okay. How do we do that?
Okay.
Because I have
So what
pies
exactly
to
is your
bake.
intention?
Like
I'm sorry?
I have pies I gotta get going.
What? What was that?
I have to make my pies. So I have things to do today is what I'm trying to say. How long is this going to take?
Miss, I do not know about that. I'm not working according to me. I'm working with the U.S. Treasury Department. I'm working under the Federal Department. So I don't know.
Okay.
How much time it's going to take, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how it's going to progress.
Do you have an average time?
I'm really sorry, miss. I do not have any idea.
Okay.
I do not have any idea how much it's going to take. How much it's going to take you to complete the process, I do not know. It depends on how it's going to progress.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have any questions regarding this case or regarding this ongoing investigation, regarding the information which the previous officer have given to you, if you have any questions, please do let me know.
I think I understand. I'm gonna get a letter, and then like, if they bust in my door, I show them a letter that says I didn't do anything. Right? It's like I'm in the clear.
Exactly. By tomorrow, you will be receiving the clearance letter by tomorrow. Okay. You will be receiving 3 important paper documents: your new Social Security allotment letter, the NOC letter, that is no objection certificate, along with the clearance letter with a clear picture that your name have been completely out of this case. All right?
Okay.
So by tomorrow, we are going to fix an appointment for you with an officer who is going to be physically at your house. So I will be giving you more information regarding that officer and regarding the appointment as well. But let's try to go systematically according to the procedure, because if I'm going to give you all the information together at once, you will get confused. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's try to go systematically. Do not worry. I will give you all of the information of the officer, badge ID number, each and everything. I will provide it to you once I receive the permission from the U.S. Treasury Department. All right. Before we get disconnected with this line, I will give you all this information. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, I have successfully filled up the asset verification form from my side. Now, the only reason I have required some basic information regarding your banking statements is because after some couple of time, all the bank account, all the 15 bank accounts, credit cards that have been opened under your name is going to get closed by today. So we do not want you to lose your bank account. Neither we want you to lose the funds that you have in your account. This is your blood, hard-earned money. So we do not want you to be losing these funds. Correct? So that is the only reason.
I bake a lot of pies to make that money. Ugh.
Exactly. So that is the only reason I have tried to grab some basic information from my side. Now, since I'm working with the U.S. Treasury Department, let me go ahead, forward this information to the U.S. Treasury Department regarding the statements which you have provided to me, and then I will try to get the exemptions done for your respective accounts. All right? So just be on the line. Let me update this information regarding the recent development of this case, state in the courthouse that you are not trying to run away from the situation, but you are ready to cooperate with the court procedures. So just be on the line. Please make sure the line does not get disconnected. We are on a recorded line, so we do not want to interrupt the recording. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks for holding the line.
Hello?
Miss Sarah, are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes?
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. So can you please turn off the speaker and talk with me? I can barely hear you, miss. I can barely hear you.
Is this better?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, miss, can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I just had a conversation with the U.S. Treasury Department regarding the banking statements and all. I have already received the updates as well. But before I give you this information, let me also remind you one more important thing. Please try to listen to me very carefully at this point of time so that you can understand the situation here. Okay? Now, the U.S. Treasury Department, I'm going to be very frankly with you. The U.S. Treasury Department and the courthouse, they have already taken the decision to go ahead and close all the bank accounts that have been opened under your name by today itself. All the 15 bank accounts, credit cards that have been opened under your name will get closed by today itself. All right. Now, the bank accounts that have been opened from your side, the credit cards that have been opened from your side, even these accounts are included in that 15 account. So these accounts will get affected as well, and these accounts will get shut down for the duration of 24 hours. All right. Let me explain you. Let me explain you on this. Okay. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm listening very carefully.
Oh, all right. Now, the bank accounts that have been opened from your side, the TD Bank, this bank accounts will not get shut down permanently. It's just going to be for the duration of 24 hours. Just for today, the accounts will get shut down. And by tomorrow, these accounts will get reactivated again so that you will be able to use this bank accounts normally as usual by tomorrow. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now, regarding the funds that you have in your accounts, see, the U.S. Treasury Department, since they have recovered hundreds of $1,000 transaction done on those accounts, they have taken the strict decision to go ahead, seize and confiscate all the money that they have in these accounts, considering as black money, as an illegal money that have been acquired.
They're going to confiscate my money?
I'm sorry?
They're going to confiscate my money?
See, the funds that you have in your account, this is your blood hard-earned money. Am I correct?
Yes, I baked a lot of apple pies to earn that. Not to mention the cherry and the peach. Ugh.
Okay. Our concerned department, we can also understand that it's going to be very hard for you to lose your money that you have in your accounts. We totally understand your situation as well. Since our concerned department, we have confirmed from our side that you are also not trying to run away from the situation. And since we have confirmed that you are also cooperating with the department, the U.S. Treasury Department, they are also ready to cooperate with you. And with the permission from the courthouse, we are going to give you a privilege so that you can go ahead, safeguard your funds, and keep it safe with you before your accounts get shut down. All right?
Okay. What privilege?
Okay. All right. Now, I cannot give you the permission to go ahead, withdraw the money, and keep it that amount in cash with you, because I have already informed you earlier, you cannot keep any amount in a form of cash with you that is above $500. Now, since our concerned department, we have decided to go ahead and provide you with a government safety locker. Okay. Now I'm going to explain you about the government safety locker. This government certified bond is provided to those people who are under investigation for money laundering and those people who want to safeguard their hard-earned money without being taken away by the U.S. Treasury Department. All right. So by today itself, you will be receiving this government safety bond, and this government safety bond is like a type of an voucher card where you can find this voucher card in any of the government registered stores. Now, the government registered stores, for example, like the Walmart, the Target, Best Buy, these are some kind of the government registered stores.
They're going to send
So
me a
what
bond?
people do, I'm sorry?
They're going to send me a bond?
You will have to physically go to one of the registered store, and then you will have to convert the funds that you have in your account into a voucher card for the duration of 24 hours. That is for today. Okay, and when you safeguard the funds into that voucher card, you will be receiving a card and the receipt from that very store. So you just need to keep the card and the receipt very safely with you until tomorrow. And by tomorrow, when the officer physically comes at your house, you just need to hand over this card and the receipt to the officer. They will try to match the registration card numbers, which you will be providing it to me once you safeguard the money into that electronic card, into that voucher card. And once this card information successfully match with the physical card that you have, the exact amount that you have safeguarded into this voucher card, it will be directly reverted back to your respective bank accounts once your bank accounts get reactivated again. Okay?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that just seems like a lot of stuff to have to go through. How about I just transfer the money out of my accounts, and then you can do what you got to do, and when you're done, I can put my own money back. That'll save everybody.
No, miss, that is not
That's
possible.
like an easy peasy solution.
That is not possible right now. See, the only reason why we are suggesting you in this way is because this is the only option we have here so that they can safeguard your funds. Your accounts are being investigated. Your accounts are being monitored right with the situation. Because if you go ahead and transfer these funds in any other accounts, even that account will be investigated and that account might be freezed as well. So in that way, this is the same thing. You are losing the money in that way as well. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that is not possible. That is not possible for you to go ahead and transfer this amount in any other accounts.
Okay.
See, the process is very simple. Until and unless we complete the process, unless we go ahead and safeguard the entire funds that you have in your account, I'm going to be on the line with you for the whole time, and I'm going to guide you with these things. So do not worry about that. Okay?
Okay.
I'm listening.
I said okay. You're going to be with
All right.
me, you said.
Now, exactly. So do you have any registered stores around you so that they can go and get the bond, so that they can go and get the voucher card? Do you have any kind of a registered stores around you?
Registered stores with voucher cards. I guess.
What kind of stores do you have around you? You have the Best Buy.
There's a Best Buy. There's like pretty much everything.
Okay, so how far is the Best Buy store from your location?
I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes or so.
5-10 minutes. Okay, do one thing. You can visit the Best Buy store. All right. So first thing, you will have to carry your valid driver license ID, a piece of pen and a paper with you, and yes, your debit card as well. Just get ready. I'm going to be on the line with you. Please make sure we do not get disconnected with this line. Once you are ready to move out from your place, you can just let me know. Okay? I'm going to be on the line with you, monitoring the call for you. Okay?
Okay, but I have a pie in the oven. I can't leave right now. Actually, there's 3 of them in
How
there.
much time? How much time it will take you, miss?
There's a good 30 minutes left on their timer.
30 minutes. Okay. See, after some couple of time, the bank accounts will get shut down one by one. Now, if your bank accounts get closed, then you will be ending up losing the funds that you have in your account. We do not want you to face this kind of situations. And in future, if you lose the money, we do not want to be responsible for that. So that is the only reason we are giving you the first priority to go ahead and safeguard your money, your funds, before your accounts get closed. All right? So since there is a situation here, we can do one thing. I'm going to be on the line with you. Complete your works. Do whatever you want to do from your end. And within 30 minutes, you need to...
What? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Miss?
Hello?
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So once you are done with that, you can just say hello to me, okay? I'm going to let one of the assistant hold the line for you, the previous officer with whom he had a conversation earlier. Once you are done with your work, you need to say hello to the officer and the line will be connected to me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Make sure you keep your phone in charge, keep me on speaker, and please make sure we are not going to get disconnected with this line, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
30 minutes to bake a pie, and he's willing to wait. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, ma'am. Let me get you connected with Officer Aiden Kelly. All right? Just be on the line for a moment.
Okay.
Thank you for holding the line. Your line have been connected back to, this is Officer Aiden Kelly.
Yes?
Okay. So, any update from your side?
Yeah, the pies are almost done, and I went ahead and transferred the money.
I'm sorry?
The pies are just about done, but I went ahead and transferred the money because I think that's just easier, and I have too much work here to do today. I really can't afford to just leave. So it just seems simpler to me that I just transfer the money out, and then you can do whatever you got to do. And I can do what I need to do.
Okay, so you're saying that you are going to lick my cow.
Excuse me?
You're going to lick my cow.
You're a DEA officer, and you're asking me to lick your...
So that's not possible from your side?
What's possible from your side? Why don't you lick your own?
To lick my cow.
You can lick your own.
You're not gonna lick my cow.
That's your goat's job.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah. And he's like, back, Luchode, back the fuck off. Give it a rest.
I'm serious, miss. I'm serious. I'm serious, miss.
You're serious about what? That your life is a joke?
To lick your pudding. So you think that you're gonna play around with me? I'm smart enough, miss.
Yeah, sure you are.
So your pie is ready?
My pie is so delicious.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but you can't have any.
That's fine, miss. I do not need the pie. I need your pudding. See, miss, I need your pudding.
Nothing for you, but your goat.
Why, miss?
I don't know. You tell me. Why haven't you done better with your life? You had opportunity, and you just threw it away.
Miss,
Why?
this is my job, so I need to do my job, miss.
It's not a job. It's a scam. You're a thief and a liar.
You're working for the money.
And
You're
you're
working for the money. I'm
impersonating.
working for the money as well.
No, you're
I'm working
stealing.
for the living. Yes, you are working for the living. I'm working for my living as well.
You're not working. That's not a job. You're a thief.
So, miss, you can do one thing. You can talk with the government, okay? You can talk to the government and give us a job. All right? Thank you so much for your time.
Why don't you do some job searches? Oh my goodness. No pie for him. Thank you for listening. Don't let scammers touch your pies. Peace.